ditched the delay. Hopefully everybody still stayed on. All right, guys. So sorry for the lack of talking to you. I know this was a bit of a fiasco for some of it, but you know what? We're now going to look at some of the replays. I gotta send Estrella the match Reno too. It is Funky Open 1. Talk to you. How you guys doing? What's up, Rigatron, Phoenix, Omni, Sibba? Now I can catch up Angelus and Thorn. I'm so sorry for not talking to you guys. Hero Papaya, the Big Mac, Patches, Veteran Gamer, Splurch, Senju, and everybody. Nox Manos, Invisible Fire, Professor Nuggy, and all the homies. Raven was here earlier. Some dude to love. I apologize. We do run these kind of opens on with a delay usually, because you know there can be some stream snipers. Thank you. I'm sorry my casting game's been a little off. They're all played really well as well. I feel bad Trigger couldn't make it. Oh, I feel so bad about that. I should have. I'm usually better about it, but the fact that I'm working now and everything kind of puts a anchor on this. We'll probably do another open at some point here soonish. I need a little bit. I need to pace things out because I'm not going to be in the old habits. But again, when you're supporting the Dave stream, it's been to mostly go. The only thing I'm really asking for goals is I'm going to do the new computer fund because I have to catch up on a lot in life. But we're going to look at some other games, and I actually am going to get these in. All right, so guys, bear with me. We're gonna get some other replays of matches we didn't catch. Fuck. Hang on. What the hell's the? Why is the match Reno not working again? God damn it. I gotta get Estrella the right one. Guys, if you could give me just a few, I'm gonna make some coffee, and I will be right back. All right, guys, bear with me. I need that coffee. Dave is in some serious need for coffee, so we're waiting for it. I don't mean to keep you holding up, but Dave is got a hankering for some coffee here at the least. I also am gonna get the finals replays together to some folks because I think. Also, if you become a patron to Dave, this is gonna be my thing. I'm gonna be collecting replays from all my tournaments, and it's gonna be to patrons. I do plan on getting more. We have to do a Dan and Dave cash grab, by the way. I do owe Dan Mack all that. He was helping me out for a bit, but he goes, hey, host the legend Dan Macko, who those of you who watch my stream a bit know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just do this. Geralt and Sreya played really well. Everybody played really well today, and I know it's unfortunate. Before Jimmy was having a hard time, everybody's like, bruh, how you doing, Poriforian? We're going to get to Mixu's replays and whoever else I can scrounge around. Let me send this to people. All right, so anyway, let me get these. I want to get these replays out, the finals, too. I think that was a banger finals. I'm going to send it to... All right, anyway, guys. Again, coffee. Bear with me. Reza, what's up? Reza. This was the one I was asking for some help on. We just brought you up. It's the first one here. If you wanted to help on that, or if you wanted to split whatever you can do. You were like, Dave, remember we talked about that? You were like, Dave, I got you. It's this one right here. If you would mind contributing to that. That was what I had requested, what you offered before. For the delayed in the next week, we can be in touch. How is Mr. Reza doing? The man, the myth, the legend. Once my coffee's done, which it sounds like it, we're gonna get hit in this Raider from Florencio SC. Myself, that's beautiful. Excellent. So anyway. All right, let me just message these guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you've been enjoying that. Let me download Mixu's replays. We're going to look at Mixu's games. And Geralt sent us a bunch, too. So we're going to go through Mixu versus Nicorach. Oh, a 3-game series. And Mixu did pretty well, too. He was nervous because that's some of the broken maps here. Let me see here. I got to put this in the folder. Funky Maps 1. Mixu versus Nicorach. Oh my god, this is a giddy up. Thanks for the follow, Niffin. But I'm thinking you're gonna see some good content. I can really see all those guys doing a good job at this. Chickenman, of course. In my Discord, I have a lot of these from the map contest stuff for now. I look forward to watching my man Chickenman cast this too. Hopefully, he gets some time. No pressure, and hopefully, he feels better. Oh man, Chickenman. All right, then we're gonna get Rarka versus Mixu. And anybody that made it to the round of 8, guys, is getting paid. And there was only 15 players today, but you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed the games. Oh, we already did get Mixu and Estrella. So that being said, oh, everybody did put it in here. These guys are awesome. Xiaomek put his stuff in there. Hamura versus Eric Fire. They put their stuff on there. I'm not sure if I know Hamura. And Xiaomek versus Universe. I'm just downloading a bunch of replays so we can get through this, and we're going to continue casting. Francie, that's the last one. Okay. That was the last one. And I'm going to get all of Geralt's up until the finals. Actually, I'm not sure which ones are and aren't. So I'll pull through Geralt's after. Yeah, guys, please help out the Matcherino. There's actually was a 6K one, too. I'm going to be trying to assemble these all together. I'm going to add... What is up, my dudes? Let me get this coffee, and we're going to start out with Mixu's side, and we'll see what happens. Okay. I got a bunch of games. So, that being said, we are going to continue on to the maps that we didn't get to cover. Funky Maps 1. And, wow, what legends. Oh, come on. Why is this all scuffed up? Oh, Mixu versus Nicorach game 1. Mixu versus Nicorach. Shall be our series. Oh, Reza, thank you. Dude, I cucked you out earlier. Lawrence, you and I were casting. I cucked you out. Thank you so much, Reza. I appreciate it. Like, that's literally... You're always looking to stuff. I definitely want to... We need to have some Kirktown. Thank you for the $100 donation to it. That makes it a little more manageable for Mr. Dave. Also, thank you so much, Reza. So we got a TVZ on Safe Zone. This is what we got coming up here. And guys, it's funny, I couldn't, I need to spend time. I lucked out making the logos for KSL in the mod file. for the life of me, I couldn't remember what I did. So, unfortunately, I'm going to try to make a Chickenman Testa mod file so you guys can see the logo on the map. But thank you again, Reza, for the big donation. Appreciate it. It's guys like Reza and Skitoo and Vlad, and there's a whole mess of you guys that help out. Anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Safe Zone in the blue. Give it up for Psystorm Gaming's Nicaract. And his opponent in the bottom right, he's red. Give it up for Mixu, who did pretty well in this tournament. And this is the map where you got this kind of long stretch here and this kind of awkward fourth base for Zerg. Florencio and I were talking about. I mean, you guess you get some creep spread out, but definitely a different side. You could kill the debris field, I guess, after, but you're almost like forced to take this third. I guess you can take this third, but at great risk to tanks and stuff, too. I can see that being a nasty, cheeky tank zone. All right, anyway, it's going to be a standard opener from both of them in game number 1. All right, let's see what we got here. Little TVZ. We've seen some TVZs, but it was Strea's random. And patches, by the way, guys. We had our Masters 3, Masters 2 friendo, Mr. Patches, and a map maker take a game off Estrella. Estrella not revealing his race even. That was one of the goated moments. Congrats to Patches. That's got to feel good. He even was a sport and waited for Estrella past the walkover time, guys. I hate to say it, but sometimes you got to do it. We needed to make sure we had enough people playing, and I think we couldn't have asked for a better person to play on this tonight than Estrella. And Geralt, too, for that matter. Super huge shout-out to both those guys. Geralt played incredibly well. Got a little unlucky, it felt like, in some of it. But he was playing against a full-on random player. There's that reptile crate, guys. It's like Indiana Jones and snakes. Nicaract hates snakes. His SEV hates snakes. Gerald. Well, his name's spelled, if you notice, on EU too, his name's spelled differently at times too, but he's Polish. And he's a big fan of The Witcher. So if you know Geralt of Rivia, that's the origins of Geralt's name. He's a big fan of The Witcher. Oh, nice catch on the drone by Nicaract. Damn. Mixu totally just lost the drone from the grenade and the hits, and a ling. A drone and a ling is actually pretty high spoils rewards from one Reaper this early in the game. And there it is, the Reaper with the double jump up. You get that little cheeky spot. That actually kind of leaves you exposed, but I kind of like it. It takes, you can't just like instantly hop out of there. You have to do, wow, 1, 2, 3 jumps in either direction on that Reaper cliff. All right, let's see what we got coming on Nicaract. It's going to be a 1-1-1. He's going into Hellions. Is he going to go in? Yeah, he's probably going to go for a Banshee or something. I'm assuming it's going to be a Banshee. Is it going to be a 3cc Banshee build? What's the plan? What is the plan? Oh, he's going for Viking. Yeah, maybe he's going to go for like Hellbat Marauder or something. We will see. What's up, Life's a Baller? Alright, Reaper and Hellions kind of pushing out here. These creep tumors just kind of getting pooped out over here. As Mixu tries to get some creep spread. He's got his 2 bases connected. Nothing from the main to the... It's basically not much room other than the ramp anyway, so it's not super consequential. Alright, the Hellions, are they going to make it in? There's only one. Oh, they do a nice job of catching the creep tumor, though. There was only one queen right there, but it is enough to deflect. Not very high committal. Okay, it's going to be Stim Marines. Never mind. So, is going to be an OJ Stimson play out of Nicaract. And he's just going into 3-1-1. So, yeah. Getting little bits of damage, but nothing too crazy. Nothing to write home about there. And, oh, Mixu's going for roaches. Interesting. Alright, that being said, the Vikings going out to look for Overlords. Maybe get a drop in the back. Hellions putting some pressure into the front with the Reaper still alive. John Travolta Reaper. oh. John Travolta Reaper. I like that Mixu took that Zelnaga Watchtower at the link, so it is going to go down, but he had full eyes in the position of the Hellions and such. And Mixu trying to get some vision, maybe pick off a unit here or there is what he's hoping. But he's just going to see a couple of Hellions and Marines, but it's going to be a Marine tank push from Nicaract. That being said, okay, he got stem. He's just going into combat shields. He didn't start another tech lab. He's right on the reactor. He's finishing his 2 additional barracks for his 311. Not really rushing a... Not really Russian. Nicaract happens to be Russian. Ultra Love's a pretty name. Ultra Love was very pretty, but the name is... Yeah, honestly, I think that one... I think could probably use a rename. I'm not the biggest fan of the name, but I'd like to hear the reasoning for the name of Ultra Love. Safe Zone is definitely cool. I like this map, though, too. It's different. The vertical layout here and the fact that you can kill this debris, which will ultimately turn into rocks after you kill it at first, so it's a little unique. And we'll see what happens. We've definitely seen some scuffed stuff, and I hope the map makers have taken notes. We have a lot of replays. Guys, the Ducklings did more of a cast. The 6K one, all these are open to all casters, and I'm going to try to assemble the replay plaques. The easiest thing is, because I'll be honest, I do be not having as much time. I could probably make a little time. I'm going to try to assemble replay packs for everybody from both. So, map makers have access to them. But anybody that wants access, just join my Discord. They shall all be there. I just gotta get Geralt's in and whoever else didn't put them in. But there wasn't too many players tonight, so I think we basically got everything. Alright. Big push from Nicaract. 2 tanks. Still has his Hellions, but guess what? That's a lot of roaches. Roaches do have glial reconstitution. We have a Hydra Den coming, range attacks, and Carapace in the way, but you know what? I don't think that's going to matter. This is pure roaches. Roaches trying to do a run by the Ravagers. Morphin right here could be a bit of a problem for Mixu. Okay, the roaches are going to just come back in and try to push. Meanwhile, reinforcements coming from Nicaract. It's a 2-base all-in pretty much. Doesn't have to be. He's pumping out Liberators. Is this Nicaract we're watching or Skylar? This is a very aggressive push from Nicaract. This do remind me of GM Skylar. And they do be on the same team. So, stranger things have happened. Alright, Roachy Boy's trying to come around the back, picking up some reinforcements, but the tanks, too good. Let's see what happens here. Mixu's trying to get in a hive behind this. What a mad lad. He has 4 hatcheries. And we'll see what happens. And it looks like this is going to be cleaned up. Mixu takes game number 1. Pretty cool stuff. So we had a little bit more of a standard game, kind of. It was a 2-base all-in on a Safe Zone, so... Take that. Take that with a grain of salt, that it's, you know, a tested map. We're going to be going on to Maganatha for game number 2. The one with those acceleration zones in the northeast that we looked at earlier, for those of you guys that may or may not have seen it. All right. And here we are. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner. Again, this is Maganatha in the blue, representing Psystorm Gaming. Give it up for Nicaract. And his opponent in the bottom right, sporting the red drones. Give it up for our slimy boy, Mr. Mixu. All right. Well, we'll see what we got in game number 2. And, yeah. Well, you know what? After all this is done, I definitely want to work on some other events in the future with some more planning. So these map tournaments got a little haphazard again because DreamHack coming on. Last week we had the server issues, and quite frankly, it's a pain in the ass dealing with custom maps that are like, you know, being released. So big shout out to all the map makers. I should go down the list of everybody that put maps in and got them in time from the 6K one to on, but I can't say right now. Hyper1, thanks for help with adminning patches. OmniSkeptic, May on Fire. Some of you other guys that I'm forgetting your names because I don't know you guys. Who won the first map? Oh, yeah, geez, I got to update that. That was Mixu. Mixu took game number 1. Sorry about that, Noxbenos. Yeah, these guys, you know, when we're not flaming them, and as much as the players are there, giving them it's critique. So they might be a little insulted feeling at times, but it's the purpose of doing this is to get feedback for these guys as they approach the Team Liquid map contest. And in general, yeah, even if it's a dud map that they're not actually submitting, you know what? It gives them help and maybe even tweaking up their main maps. But I'm very glad to see these lovely people making the contributions that they are to this old game. All right, let's see here. Standard opener from Mixu. 2 queens, 4 lings. He's going into metabolic before his third hatch, but looks like he's still going to be able to take it at the same time. Reaper doesn't go to deny the third. Let's see if Mixu is going to lose a drone again. Nope, he's playing it safe, buying some time. These link. Oh, I think Mixu did learn some lessons from game number 1. Oh, nice save on lings. He does lose one. The queen has popped. Oh, he's losing a couple. Oh, Nicarac, so good with the Reaper. Damn, that's a 3-kill Reaper this game. Mixu's got to be mauling at this point. All right, we'll see what happens here. Damn, that Reaper catching 3 kills. Pretty wild stuff. Bruh. When your cat's about to sleep, her ears get very hot, Sibajon. Is it because she's all cuddling in the blankets? If I could go back in time, I would never let my cat sleep with me. As much as Charlie is a great teddy bear. Let me tell you, it is quite annoying, especially for allergies. Be like, bruh, cuddle somewhere else. Then I'd probably never cuddle with my cats because I'm always on my damn computer. You know? These days. Banshee. Yeah, it's going to be 3cc Banshee build out of Nicarac. We'll see what happens here. Again, that Reaper still alive. And has been basically flexing, getting 5 kills now in total. That is a B on Reaper. Oh my gosh, the drones unfortunately stack up here. That's 2 more drones falling. Nicarac finding all sorts of little value as this game goes on. Even getting this Overlord. Well, you know, it's a good... That's worth sacking the Overlord to scout that. He's now going to see that it's going to be a Cloak Banshee play. Or at least opener. And behind it... Yeah, he's just going bio. More than likely. He's got his tech lab on his barracks. The most likely startup stem. Alright, Mixu. Okay, now he's going into his spores after the lair. I don't hate it, lair going in the net. Because, you know, obviously overseers do be good for some assistance with the queens, but he's only got 1 spore in the third. Huh. Alright, do we get a little surround with the lings? We do, but it seems like they're getting thrown away. Mixu, yeah, he does catch a couple. Does he get a Hellion at least for his troubles? Yes, but he is starting to lose some of the lings. More Hellions coming into play. Stim is being researched for Nicarac. Nicarac just now going to land this third base to the triangle third. Alright, that being said, the Hellion's still postured out being a nuisance. And Mixu's doing a pretty good job of creep spread considering how much Hellion harass there's been. He's got the west side anyway. Alright, that being said... Banshee, what did it get? 1 kill. So actually a pretty good defense from Mixu right there against the Banshee at least. Little rough start for him, but he's doing pretty good. We know he obviously advanced, but we're still casting these games. All right, a little bit of pressure onto this 4th base. Is it going to be canceled? That's the question. There's energy for Cloak from the Banshee. If Nicarak so decides to. Mixu's in a bit of a trouble. Bit of a problem making his way over here because these queens are not so fast off creep. That being said, the Overseer is going to come in clutch, but there's a second Banshee. One does fall, but I think this is going to have to be canceled. No, it will not. It's taken a lot of damage, though. That's a hell of a beating. However, transfuse, good unit. All right, that being said, more Hellions pushing out, 2 more racks coming down, and we do have Centrifugal Hook starting for Mixu, so that is Baneling speed. Okay, nice little scan, clean up some creep. Got some Banelings morphing, Queens coming in position to try to take care of this. Lynx coming from the other flank, trying to get us around, maybe buying some time. That Reaper still lived this whole time. Got 8 kills before it died. Oh no, it's still alive, Jesus. That Reaper. Mamma mia. 5th hatch going down for Mixu in the meantime. I did manage to get that up. It is starting to regen a little. But we know those Zerg structures don't exactly heal the fastest on their own. Army supply in favor of Nicarak, going for a 4th. And let's just take a look at the upgrades. So the problem is 1-1's going to be finishing up here. I had pretty standard stuff in TVZ or ZVT, but Mixu is going to have centrifugal hooks here. Going into a Hydra Den. Very, very cool stuff. We got ourselves some gaming. Nicarak not skipping a beat this game. He is going into that armory. So he's going to go right into 2-2, I'm assuming. Maybe even vehicle weapons or plating, depending on if he's going window memes or not. We've seen, well, he's going to another factory. So it may be tanks. We'll see. Yeah, he switched it up for tank production, but it hasn't really started. Yeah, now he's got some. Yeah, okay, he did get 2 tanks out there in between it. Combat shield's not done yet, but they're about to finish here. Alright, that being said, Banelings, not really getting too much. Those were some nice drops from Nicarak. That being said, these Banes are going to go clump into the Marines and get a supply depot. Nothing too crazy of a catch. And these guys forgot to use WCS. That's okay. It'd be okay. We can see what was killed. So the trade's looking pretty good for Nicarak, but ultimately, only 4 drones fell. Though it was earlier on, I think Mixu's starting to pay dividends at 5 hatches. Baneling's not finding any value, though. Alright, vehicle weapons are being researched by Nicarak. And we'll see what happens from here. We got muscular augments in the way for Mixu, so yeah, he's going to have a little bit of zoomy hydras. They do be a little zoomy vroomy. Alright, we're just macroing it out, folks. That's about it. Yeah, Nicarak smartly getting those Hellions to some use. He's got Hellbats to kind of tank for some Baneling hits a little bit. Hopefully, anyway. But now we got a good amount of Hydras. We'll see what happens. Alright, not too much going on. No drops from Nicarak just yet. Mixu clearing out some rocks in the middle of the map. And, oh, actually, he's cleaning up rocks everywhere. That's a really smart move down there, too, so he can't get entrenched as much. You can still get a tank over here if he cleans up the creep spread. But still, that was, oh, wait! What the deuce? Look at this! Surprise! There's more rocks, guys. Never mind. And look at those rocks at that. Creep tumors are cleaned up. Nice little surround on the Marines, but they're just getting some free, almost free, links. Damn, that had to make Mixu... I was a little confused there. I don't know about you guys. Mixu's trying to get every bit of rocks he can in the map. Alright, that being said, Nicarak's going to go try to find some position on the west. And that do be about it. Sensor tower is going to reveal where the Lings are and the Banes are. This is a planetary fortress here, and there is a decent army here to defend it. Mixu trying to jump on top of this. Nicarak's medevacs not quite there. Are the banelings going to connect? They are going to a little bit. The upgrade's helping. We got two Nidus worms coming for Mixu. All right, that being said, he's got a couple lings on the other side. So we're going to see maybe teleport Zerg. Okay, Hydra's coming in from a surround on the angle, but eating tank shots. Not ideal for our European Zerg. Mixu's just taking more bases. He is an expanded machine. That said, Nicarak going for the 5th, dropping a couple more CCs. So he has scans for lurkers, etc. It's going to be Vipers, and Adrenal Gland just started. Mixu going into 2-2, but our Terran player going into 3-3-2. That's infantry weapons, armor, and +2 on vehicle upgrades. And oh, it is Mixu. Oh, he gets a kill. Nicarak does manage to find a kill on the hatchery as the Terran army steamrolls in. Oh, mamma mia. Alrighty. Marinicus Maximus, good unit. Finding a lot of drones. This hatchery looks like it's in a lot of trouble. Mixu trying to find a position. He needs to get some kind of surround, but he is going to lose this hatch. Vipers with beautiful blinding clouds coming in. He does lose one. He loses another. Banelings trying to jump and find some momentum. Ultimately, the tank's still standing. Oh, no, he's sending the Banelings to the tanks. Not like this. Well, okay, one tank finally falls. All right, these are not the trades we're looking for. Mixu down quite a bit in supply, but we're still on. This game is hardly over. I think it would be keen for Mixu to maybe consider canceling that hatch. But let's see what his plans are. Yeah, he should probably cancel it. He's not going to cancel it. Oh, God. Oh, the humanity. That's a kill. Literally finishes as it dies. How you doing, Whole Mole? Welcome, welcome. Guys, if you're new here, smash that follow button and all that stuff. Great googly moogly. Another hatch falls. Mixu has that northeast hatch, but you know, Zerg doesn't usually adapt too well with your bases kind of strewn apart. Mixu looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's got a good drone count still. And, well, wait. Oh, no. Nicarak knows about this base, and Nidus is attempting to go out. Ling's gonna attempt a run by. This is looking rough. Oh my God, Mixu's trying to save the drones. The humanity. All right, is there an opening here? Yes, there is. The siege tank does go down, at least for Mixu. But Nicarak doing some good work here. This is one spicy meatball as the game goes on. It was a little bit of a lull there for a bit, but we are going into Ghost. We got seismic spines coming in. And infestors on the way for Mixu. All right, that being said, pretty scary. Oh my gosh, Nicarak is trifecta expanding. Well, trifecta CCing as Mixu tries to save some overlords and overseers. Army supply massively in favor of Nicarak, but Lurker's good unit. There are ghosts. Oh, well, Lurkers are good units to feed to, you know, the firing squad, apparently. That's a little unlucky. Tater Tutor, how you doing? Yeah, I'm rooting for Nicarak to help me quit smoking too, Tater Tutor. True. True. Wait, what's Mixu doing? He gets out of position, he loses an infestor, and meanwhile, this massive Doom Drop gets parasitic bombed. Well, that's gonna help a bit, but luckily the hive is not in the main. However, the spawning pool is the infestation pit is. Drones being pushed. Lurkers trying to hold. Oh my God, what a parasitic bomb. Do you guys see this? A swift breeze can take out all these medevacs. However, there's already another push to the side. Ghost have enough energy for snipes. The scan's there, another scan's there. But the army pushes in, and some of this bio is going to be chewed up. The medevacs helping things out a little bit. Will this scanner run out of time before the Lurkers can jump on us? All Lings cleaning up the tanks. And that being said, Mixu's fighting. Look at how many CCs Nicarak has, however. And he's just pulverizing in this. He is absolutely pulverizing. A couple fungals do land, and we'll see what happens from here. Beautiful cleanup from Mixu. Mixu is actually kind of coming back. Let's take a look at these trades again. Oof, down 2-1, but still, Mixu's clawing his way into the game still. He's pretty close on workers, but mules do be a hell of a drug. Nicaract obviously at the bank. Looks like Mixu truthfully is in a lot of trouble. That being said, yeah, when you see vehicle weapons +3 and high-sec auto tracking and Neo Steel being researched, that do be a problem for Zerg. But we are getting some more lurkers out, etc. Mixu trying to reclaim 3 o'clock is going to lose the center position base. Do the lurkers siege? Yeah, he's going to siege and just, he doesn't want Nicaract to gain any more momentum. The queens! Oh, the queens. God save the queen. A nice fungal, though, and that's a pretty good surround. A lot of the bio is getting cleaned up. Still, Ling's going to jump on the tank. Some friendly fire going to help the cause. 2 tanks fall. Meanwhile, there was a lurker run by, attacking the planetary. And here we go. Let's heckin' go. It's a double Nidus play from Mixu. Mixu getting in position. Adaptive Talon's not quite done, though. That's a little unlucky. Still, Ghost going to come back in here. This one Nidus is going to be taken care of. I think these lurkers are going to go down, but he did a good job distracting him. Oh, the other Nidus even goes down. Mixu is in some trouble, but can he come back? Nicaract still commanding a lead. He's just getting CCs everywhere. Oh my goodness. Alright, nice little Ling run by over here on the side. Mixu just manages to get his 3 o'clock position base, but guess what? All these drones fall. Oh, not like this, Mixu. Alright, with that said, we got some nice lurkers and infestors still alive. A decent amount of Lings with adrenal glands in the works. But these Vipers are going to surely be needed. Oh, sacrificial infestor. Tanks getting pulled forward into this, and the fungal is going to come in clutch for most of the armies on the north side for Nicaract as he advances in. GG's called. Nicaract took it. What? What the deuce? That was a pretty decisive win there, but still a good fight from Mixu. Good attempt at a comeback, we should say. All right, all right. And guys, again, please use the Matcherino codes. We did 2 of these tournaments. Nico wrecked. Well, Mixu got Nico wrecked right there. We're going to go on to game number 3 here in just a moment. I should probably get some water. Bear with me. I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Alrighty. We be gaming on game number 3. I have a freaking horrible headache. Gene Sim. Mon ami Gene Sim. What is up, my guy? And tomorrow will be cleaning day, Sibajan, for sure. We're going to plow through more replays of the event that we didn't get to the matches we didn't get to cover. All right, here we are, game number 3. This time, we are on Sidetracked. And this was a best of 3, bear with me. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Give it up for our blue Terran player in the blue trunks. Give it up for Nicaract, Psystorm Gaming. And his opponent in the upper left. He's red. He's slimy. Give it up for Mixu. Mr. McSlimes. Standard opener from Mixu this game, too. This map is a little different than the previous one. Let's see if Nicaract has his Lucky Reaper again, or is Mixu going to be on top of it this game? And it is 1-1. Alright, guys. Also, I have to point it out, too. We have another week of the Korean StarCraft League on Friday. 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. on Saturday in Korean time. Should be a banger. Check it out. We have codes for that, as you see here. Please do consider clicking claim code on that. We have some sponsor quests and stuff. But the same for this and the previous week's 6K Open. It was an open tournament to players up to 6K on more of the maps. And I did actually learn some things from these events, even though I wasn't using my brain. I can assess the data, and I think I'll be working with the Mana Chickens and the Map Cabal in the future on some other spicy stuff. 'Cause I think it's a good way to keep things fresh for the viewers, keep things fresh for the players, and make them mauled. But maybe it could be a way we can see some of these things come out, and other tournament organizers can actually bring these maps to the light of day that don't, and maybe help the map makers make it in the next round as time goes on. Even though Stormgate's coming and stuff, you know what? StarCraft 2 is still going to have its place, and hopefully it still has some community support as we have for map pools and such. That would be pretty cool. I'm hoping that's the case. Oh, well, nice save on the drone, but 2 lings do fall. That being said, the Queen is going to pop out here in a second, scaring the Reaper away. And Mixu gets a pretty clutch save. Losing 2 lings is better than losing a drone, at least. Alright, that being said, Nicarac's his natural is going to finish up, and he is going for a 3CC build this game. We'll see what happens. The Queen is just going to chase down this Reaper. The Queen is stuck at the crossroads, guys. Brenda is a fan of Eric Clapton, confirmed. She spread creep on the crossroads. Mo, 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 mo. Haha. Got him. Well, we had a mistake made over here. Nicarac changing his plan. I believe he canceled the tech lab. Maybe he accidentally made a reactor. He's going to build a marine for an overlord, which will never make its way over. Actually, you know something? Oh, there are. Okay, there's a pervert pillar on this map. Something we were not really talking about is the pervert pillars. Okay, the overlord and these 2 queens going to chase down the Reaper. Nicarac does pay attention after. They're going to defend this creep tumor, but we do have Mr. Mariner coming out. First couple of Hellions on their way. And the Overlord's going for a scout. Surprise! It's going to be a little bit more delayed of a Banshee push for Nicarac. I think he's going to actually get this Overlord. I don't believe this is going to be a full scout. Nope. That do be too far. I mean, if it made it in and saw the 3rd CC, that could be a bit of a tell that you're going to see Cloak Banshees. It'd be a good educated guess, but it's not the case. The Overlord dies right before. Alrighty. And you're going to see a nice little hit squad coming to the side with the Hellions and the Reaper that's still alive. Killing. Oh, actually, Creep Tumor does survive with just 10 HP. A little bit of luck in favor of Mixu right there. Mixu actually split. Yeah, he's splitting up the queens a little bit to get some defense. Has some lings. Has the Baneling Nest in the way and his lair behind it. Stim is on the way for Nicarac. Actually, Mixu's doing a hell of a job getting this creep up. Getting his 4th hatch down a little earlier. The Banshee's coming in, though. And he blindly has a Spore coming up. So that's actually going to help quite a bit. The scan down here is going to be a debate tactic. However, the Spore is going to finish up in a second. Cloak be damned. It is going to buy some time for some defense. Is there a spore? Oh, there's no spore in the gnat. The lair is not complete. And Mixu's forced to pull the drones. That is quite annoying, to say the least. Okay, well, so much for that Banshee. But you know what? Let's take a look at the end. Well, yeah, we can't look at the graphs because no game heart, no observer plus used. That's okay though. All right, nice little Ling run by going on to the eastward side of the map. We'll see what happens from here. Cloak Banshee kind of reveals itself accidentally hitting the hatchery. And Queens are in position. This one doesn't have as much energy, and now there is a spore, but it is out of position. Oh, mamma mia. Drones are falling like dominoes, but Nicarac overextending. Because guess what? There's a little Ling run by over here. Getting some work done distracting him. So that is one cleaned up Banshee. Still, let's take a look at the losses. 7 drones, 11 Lings, but 2 Banshees, 2 SCVs, and 2 Marines fall. It's kind of closer trades this game. Mixu's on top of it. He's got a good job of creep spread on the west side. Kind of splitting the map up a little bit, though. But that said, 1-1's on the way for both. Mixu's actually going to have upgrades at a really good timing against this build. Obviously, the Terran upgrades are going to finish faster, but Mixu could buy time and possibly hit a 1-1 timing of his own, so he's on equal upgrades, which is going to be quite good for him. Oh, nice catch on the creep tumor, by the way, from Nicarac as he hit the debris field. Good night, Sibajan. I take it you going sleeping. It do be your bedtime. Centrifugal Hooks is on the way. 32 Lings and Baneling's coming. Centrifugal is not going to be here in time. Will one Baneling find a connection? Yes, it will. And that's going to be enough to get rid of some of this. All right, the annoying Reaper finally going down. A nice Ling run by attempt again from Mixu. Does he get the sensor tower? He does. It's actually going to be a little helpful for him for some time. And Lings even escape. Good stuff. Mixu getting even more creep spread out. Not so much in the center. Now he's pushing that way toward the third, but it's going to be scouted. Okay, we got a couple Banelings and some Lings here. Creep spread. Just as I said, it gets cleaned up. That said, Banelings are going to be forced to retreat. And there's a little bit of a Ling attack over here. Baneling, they're going to make some connections into a tank mostly. Oh, cleaning up some of the bio. Actually, pretty nice catch from Mixu. He's got a good amount of Banes over here. 18 Lings in production and going right into 2-2. Armory not quite done from Nicarac, so Mixu will have an upgrade advantage potentially. The army supply looking in favor of Mixu. Mixu going right in, trying to get a run by into the natural. I don't think that was scouted. It will be a little late. Oh no, it's not scouted. Mixu drawing for a Bane bust. Okay, Nicarac knows what's up, but he wants to try to get a Bane bust in here. He's gonna retreat, and yeah. Oh, these Banes are gonna be caught off guard. A little unlucky. That being said, there's a push on the fourth base rather. Actually, yeah, that was the fourth I was taking. And the Banes are just going to chill. They be chilling. Another factory going down for Nicarac. Another tank coming. He is going for a 4th CC just now. Sub 9 minutes. Ooh, nice little pickoff from Mr. Mixu. He does prevent that from doing too much, that little drop. And there's going to be a little push from Nicarac. All right, a Hive is on the way from Mixu. 2-2 on the way with vehicle weapons +1 from Nicarac. Mixu is going to take the bottom left question mark base. I don't know. And still keeping that creep momentum. He does have 12 o'clock. And we'll see from here. Okay, if these rocks get taken down, Mixu actually could be in a good spot. Queens are... Oh... kind of stranded in the front. However, there is a bit of an army here, and the rocks are not taken down, so Mixu can't get a full surround, well, a partial surround. But he is getting a counterattack. Baneling's picking off reinforcements, and a Ling run by is going to pick off even more and get into the mineral line of the third. Meanwhile, this 4th base is pressured. The Queen's doing their best to fight. Banelings are here, and are they going to do the job? The tank's positioning is great from Nicarac, but look at this. Reinforcements still dropping. Lots of workers going down. The 4th CC is denied. And the queens actually have some transfuse left for the hatchery if tanks even crept forward. Mixu just going full send on the other side of the map. He's got tons of banelings for days. Not a lot there for Nicorect. Mixu should just push. Okay, no, he's going to clean up the army. He knows he's dealt the damage. He's forced to lift on the 3rd CC, forced to cancel on the 4th. He's just going to go full send, and now he can get that surround. He was hoping to get nice blitz from Nicorect, but I don't think it's going to be enough. GG is called. Mixu cleans up the series. Very well played. Very, very well played. Damn. All right, let me get some water in me. Woof. And that was another series down. Holy shit, what time is it? 9? Are we going to go on Rarka versus Mixu, ZVZ? All right. And then I'm going to try to get Geralt's. I had an issue with SE light, so I might have to close out. I'm going to make note what I casted after, too. This. Because we have much more. And I got to just double check with players. Anyway, we have a ZVZ. Let me update the title here. Mixu versus Rarka. Zerg versus Zerg. And this time we're on safe zone. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Going extractor first. With the blue slimy drones. Give it up for Rarka. From Leslox. And his opponent in the upper left. He's red. With the spiny boys. Give it up for Mixu. Looks like he's opening standard. Well, you could go pull first. We got a little cheese from Rarka. It looks like it was a 14, 13, 12. In fact, I am pretty sure that is what it is. The good old 14, 13, 12. He is definitely going for some early aggression in this game. All right, we'll see what happens here. Well, Mixu's not going to know what's up just yet, but he will probably see the lings go across. We'll see, depending on the pathing. It is a pretty big map compared to some we've seen. Metabolic boost already being researched at 122. That's about as quick as the ling speed as you can get. Let's be honest here, chat. That is damn fast metabolic boost. But it's one hatchery. Spawning pool's not even done. Lings are going full send across the map. 4 more in production, and there goes that baneling nest with the 14, 13, 12. Rarka may want to invest in an overlord after. Alright, that said, the spawning pool is just finishing up for Mixu. Lings making their way across the map. And Mixu doesn't have confirmation that there's no hatch yet. So he should know roughly what's up when he sees no hatchery. So he'll know it's not a 12 pool just into a hatch. This is 14, 13, 12 is a pretty cheeky build. Look at this metabolic boost on the way. Drone's forced not to mine for a bit and having to fight. Lings are going to finish up here in a second, but Rarka should probably back off a little bit. He's going to morph some Banes out of this. Okay, Mixu doesn't have an Overlord right here either, so he's not going to be able to see the Banelings. Just a couple of safety Banes. Potentially game-ending safety Banes, if you will. For the aggressor, actually. There's no hatchery where we're going on the bottom right corner of the map. Lings getting a nice little surround. Nice Ling micro. Now the Banelings coming in. He wants to try to keep these alive, but there's only 2. Okay, nice micro from Rarka. Mixu trying to pull it all together. Oh, beautiful, beautiful defense from Mixu. Oh, the Bane's not catching the most optimal spots, but still, more damage is dealt. It's full send. Now there's a hatchery. Let's see if it was worth it. Mixu actually ahead on workers still. Getting into Banelings of his own. Does he have metabolic boost? Nope. He had to get a Baneling nest. He's getting some safety Banes. Has a spine. Mixu actually ends up a worker ahead, and his hatch is done. So guess what? With a queen surviving too, yeah, I think he's in a good spot. Personally, I would like to see him drop and inject. He's not going to do so. Okay, so we are going to have a bunch of safety banes. Oh, that baneling right there is going to be a bit of an issue, though. All right, nothing is being produced out of these larvae here from Mixu, though. Okay, yeah, he wants to try to trade this out. Oh. One Ling does chisel at this, and Mixu really wants to keep this base together. Oh, he gets the Bane. And that, my friends, is a bit of a hold. More Banelings being more... Mixu has more Banes, though. And Rarka really has to be careful here. Rarka now droning up behind it, trying to get out a queen. It's his second queen. Meanwhile, Mixu getting another Overlord because he's been supply blocked for a bit. Rarka going into a lair. He's been mining gas that whole time and just pulled off. Using his gas pretty optimally. Meow. And I don't know if this is the case, but in OBS it says I have 69 viewers. It's pretty nice. All right. All right, all right, all right. And just so you guys know, the next tournament I do, the next one will be on standard map pool. For sure. Poor players can only be tortured so much. I wonder if this will warrant a Liquipedia after or not, but if not, it doesn't matter. It's because of the funky maps. I don't think so, but we'll see. We shall see. And it is going to be a Spire from Rarka. He has 3 of his gases. Well, he's trying to get a 3rd gas against the Roach Warren. Mixu, however, they're pretty even on workers and stuff. Mixu does have a slight lead in army. He might be able to get some damage done here. Let's see what happens. And it looks like there's going to be a wall-off attempt from Mr. Rarka, which is not surprising. Oh, does Mixu get the kill on the queen? Looks like he is going to. Gonna catch a drone. Gonna try to catch some of this. Okay, he's gonna get some more Banelings coming in behind this. Yes, there's slow Banes. Nice mineral walk from Rarka. But that being said... Oh, the Spire is gonna be scouted. Is it? Yes, it is. Spire is gonna be a point of interest. Unfortunately, Banelings get more. But you know what? Killing the Spire would be huge for Mixu. Mixu is... just playing it safe, getting a lair on his own, getting queens. No spores? Actually, yeah, he's plenty of time for spores. That's actually smart that he's not, in my opinion. Drone's just now going back to mining. Let's see the trades. Yeah, Mixu actually did some pretty good damage. He's now leading in drones quite a bit, going for a 3rd hatch, which is a little brazen. But that being said, he does have some defense. Has to be careful to keep these queens alive. There's no Lings out. Roach is on the way. I think he should cancel this 3rd, though. Okay, he does get the cancel. Spine, unfortunately, uprooting the queens. Look like they're in a lot of trouble. But we'll see what happens from here. The Roachy boys cometh. All right. Oh, and also, I have to message somebody. Lots of Mudas coming out for this time, but you know what? I don't think it matters. It's going to be a Nidus Roach play. Do we have any spores? He scouted the Spire. He knows it's coming. How many queens do we even have left? Killing those queens from Rarko is a pretty good move. This is a scrappy game, and a reminder, this opened with a 14, 13, 12. That being said, will the Nidus complete in time? Mutas are going to make their way in. Looks like it is. The spores are dropped at the left. Talk about being ballsy, man. Oh, but here comes the Nidus. And out come the intestines of Rarka pretty soon. The Nidus is scouted. Roachy boys coming in there. The Banelings can't make their way in. A spore going down. And these Roaches are just going to go push in and powerhouse their way with some queens. It's a base trade in ZVZ, but there's spores out. And more spores going down. The Nidus is going to fall, but guess what? I don't think it's going to matter as much. The Queens are going to help for a little bit of reinforcing. I like the choke position of the Roaches because it's basically just Lings and Mutas. Alright, that being said. Oh, wow! The Transfuses actually saved the day. Muta's getting cleaned up on the other side. Mixu just too good at ZVZ. Let's be real, chat. This is good. Rarka be fucked. True Omni-Skeptic. He do be fucked. And yeah, this is looking like flyer attacks ain't gonna make a world of difference here. Rarka is looking pretty dead. For sure. These Roaches are almost dead, and it doesn't matter. Nidus can fall or not. There's just been too much damage dealt. Some more drones going down is gonna basically seal the deal. The lair fell. It's not looking good for Rarka. He's looking pretty dead. He's got 1 foot in the grave. And yeah. Mixu can just kind of sit back, turtle up. He's gonna chill, build an infestation pit. You know, hop on the treadmill with his queens, with whatever, if he has any queens left. Yeah, he's got a couple left. Go walk the Banelings. Take the Banelings on a little walk on their leash. And Rarka gonna go with that +1 flyer attack. Little attempt at a run by, or fly by with the Mutas as the Lings are unable to find anything because there's Banelings. Okay, they're gonna get an Overlord. It's Custer's last stand. Rarka trying to take another hatch behind. Trying to hold on to this game in desperation. But I think he's just gonna be holding on to these nuts. That's right, I said it, folks. Still a good game. Not an insult to Rarka. We're just having fun. Thank you, Rarka, for playing. And we appreciate the cheesy opener. Oh my goodness. Well, it could have been better with those Banelings, but I don't think it matters. Hydralisks are popping out. We got Glial Reconstitution just now finishing up for Mixu. And what's Mixu gonna do? More Hydras going into Infestors. Yeah, that's just a hard flex from Mr. Mixu. Main base is rebuilt again, but you know, there's no lair, there's no drones really. It's just like a Muta Ling army with +1 flyer attacks. And he finally catches that one Overlord. Okay, that being said, now Hydras are out, so some Overlords could be sniped potentially too, but I don't think it's going to matter with these Infestors, etc. Wait, we got Infestors, no Pathogen. Groove Spines and Muscular Augments obviously needed for the Mutas. But still, looks like it's a game of patience from a man who just knows he's so far ahead, he's just going to continue to stay ahead. Oh, what a cute attempt at a little Ling run by. Isn't that cute? Well, too bad it's going to be shut the hell down. Alrighty. Rarka trying in desperation to get some work done. The spores, well, he's going to pick off a spore. This is all going to be deflected. Muscular Augments finishing up. Do mean Mixu's going to be able to just push across the map when the next group of units comes. And a move. Pretty much. Queens and spores coming. Beautiful transfuse. The Hydras might be able to catch these Mutas offhand, and they will. Oof. Gonna jump right on top of it. Nice snipes on the Mutas. And we'll see what happens. And actually, yeah, this is just, that's even just with +1 ranged attack. There's too many Hydras. Alright. It's a little ZVZ action on the maps. I'm gonna try to get all these together for all the peeps. So we might take a break in between. I'm feeling a little casted out, folks. I'm not gonna lie. Feeling a little casted out tonight. We're just gonna finish this series then on my end, and I do think that's enough. I might smash the ladder button for a couple games, but I don't know. GG. Mixu takes it. An 8 p.m. coffee. It's a 9:30 p.m. coffee for me, and that's just pushing it for me. I think I'll be fine. Mr. Gene Sim. All right, going on to game number 2. This one is on Gambit site. Hey, what up, Flapjack? How you doing, buddy? No idea how you sleep after that trust me, I'm almost regretting it. I have a Killer headache. All right. He is down a point, but not out. What are we doing here? We've been doing the Chickenman TestaFunky maps open. Chickenman was a little under the weather tonight, so he couldn't cast. Florencio casted with me earlier. We're going to the replays of stuff I couldn't cast, but we had a banger of a finals flapjack. Anyway, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Gambit site in the blue. Give it up for Rarka from Team Leslox. And his opponent in the bottom left in the red. Give it up for Mixu. And this is a map I've not seen. So very cool stuff. Look at this. Oh, I like this kind of red stuff here going on. We got like the it's like one of those campaign maps where you have the seismic activity and the liquid hot magma. I didn't see anybody actually use Gambit site's mechanic. This is the bridge map. Oh, okay. Okay. The bridge map. Where do be the bridge, Omni? I'm now spacing out. We talked about this briefly before, and I do not. Oh, the bridge map. I see. All right, guys, look at this. So this map has. Is that what you're referring to? Or am I wrong? That's pretty cool. Is that on? Where's it on the other side? Okay, guys, there's actually the doors. Yeah, this is a pretty cool map. Pretty cool stuff. Nobody used the mechanic, but there's something here with these, with a bridge. So how do you use it, actually? Do you have to kill it? They just activate? Oh, the cooling tower. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You knocked the cooling tower down. Yeah. I remember you talking about this. Gotcha. All right, the hatch is going to be spawned. It's a gentleman's game, this one, more or less. Rarka with a few more lings. That do be a bit of all that's distincted between the two. Maybe a little bit faster metabolic boost from Rarka slightly, but it's not really going to make that much of a difference. Unless he just link floods the entire time. But we'll see. Mixu going for a third hatch. And Rarka also going for a third hatch. He's just being a little extra aggressive, but nothing too crazy. Just two lings. Mixu needs to pull back. Is going to do so. Has a queen to fight as well. Drone going to be pulled back. He doesn't want to lose that. Baneling, that's going down. And that'd be about it. Just a little bit more. Okay. A bit more link pressure from Rarka. Mixu's droned up a little more, but he's going to want to try to save his base. Both players with the Baneling, that's the Queens, trying to chase down the Overlord. But the Zerglings from Rarka going to be a nuisance, blocking the path. I think that Overlord does go down. Two lings make their way in for a scout at least, but they will ultimately fall. I like that pull off from Mixu. He just pulls two at the last second. And how are you doing, Flapjack? And Niffant. New follower, Niffant. Like a couple dogs chasing around the drones. Got ourselves a little dognado here. Oh, that's actually a lot of lings from Rarka. Mixu just now starting some banelings. His third base looks like it could be in trouble. That being said, more banelings trying to morph, but that one is going to be surrounded. However, Rarka is going to have to be careful. He's kind of engaging a little weird. These banelings at the top are going to be done. This is oh my god, Rarka with a terrifying amount of banelings. Well, they're going to be deflected. Oh, nice. Look at those splits from Mixu. He pulls the Baneling back just in time. Very cool stuff. But then at the same time, Mixu just loses a lot of links. On the other side of the map, there was a little run by or something. 3 drones fell for Rarka. Mixu's going for a counterattack. And 14 lings in production, more Banelings. Rarka going back to defend. What does he have? Does he have any Banes for safety? He does not. He was the aggressor. Now he's got to pump out lings to defend. There are going to be some, at least a Baneling in with this from Mixu. One Bane is all it takes sometimes. Rarka trying to get some in here as well. But guess what? I don't think it's going to happen, folks. Oh, yeah, it's even a kill right there. I think Mixu may just seal the deal here. And a pretty decisive 2-0. That first game went on for a bit, but still. Mixu's EVZ is pretty heckin' good. They do be pretty heckin' good. Oh, Banelings. Yeah, that's GG. And Mixu cleans house. Good luck on the next was even called. And there you have it. That was a series. Maybe I'll do one more. What do you guys think? I don't really know if I feel like laddering tonight. Can you believe I'm saying these words? Is that Kitty? That is. There's Mitters. It's one of my cats. Hey, Mitt. You want to come up here? No, you don't. Come on, Mitters. Yeah. She's the skinny kitty. She jumps on the back of my chair sometimes. Mitters, come here. Come here. Yeah. Run away, Fluff. All right, so let's see here. What about Hamura versus Erigfire? What's my headphones? Sony MDRs. I can't remember which one. They are Sony MDR something. Cloud smiling. A pity I don't see the usage of the bridge. Oh yeah, Cloud smiling. Is that your game? Was that yours or was that Omni's? I thought that was Omni's. I'm getting too tired to cast, I feel like, but I know we have so much. Do you guys want me to continue on? Hamura versus Erigfire. We can look through Geralt's side of things. We have Xiaomech versus Universe. Why don't we do Xiaomech versus Universe? Let's change it up. Universe versus Xiaomech. Not your map. All right, so we are going to go on to which of these is the first. I need to find out which one's the first. I'm just going to guess. All right, so we got a PVT, a Universe versus Xiaomech. And we're going to start out on the Green Kingdom. And this will be my last series for tonight. Maybe we'll do some more, but I think it's enough casting. At the least. All right, anyway, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the Green Kingdom, as I said, representing Blazer in the blue. Give it up for Xiaomech, our Polish Protoss. And from South Korea in the upper left, representing Bing Bong Exports. Give it up for Universe. I think that's hilarious. Universe is on Bing Bong Exports on the United States side anyway. Isn't he on my team, though, Omni? Guys, chat. I forgot. Is Universe on Berserker Esports with me? Am I imagining things? And again, we've covered this one. This one's a little bit interesting. We got the gold base back here, and you got the unbuildable plates, but it's got all this really narrow choke points, which seems kind of terrifying for Protoss in some ways too. I could see against tank positions, but at the same time, you can get your tanks kind of caught in weird spots. But realistically, for Zerg, this is the most anti-Zerg map I've seen in a long time. And all memeing aside, I think that's it's pretty funny. But this could be a really cool map. You have no idea? I don't know. I'm just asking. It didn't necessarily mean you just... Universe set up with this interesting opener. Very, very interesting stuff. You know, the funny thing is for Terran, maybe you have room to build... Do you have room to build a CC here? You should. I didn't even think about that. What would have been neat is if you made... If it was made so you couldn't land a CC until the rocks were there too. That would be a little more fair, I feel like. Universe not going to do that, though. Just saying, guys. And also, who's excited for the Korean StarCraft League on Friday? I know there's a lot of StarCraft. All right. We'll see what happens from here. Reaper on its way out. Nice little SimCity from Xiamek. Depth's gonna be pushing a little for... Oh, sorry guys, my mouse totally whiffed. And Reaper is gonna be denied. Huh, lots of Reaper access here. You got this huge area for Reapers. Yeah, you can't Reaper wall this, that's for sure. Basically got a SimCity in your main if you're a Protoss. Alright, let's see what happens here. Universe looks like he's possibly going for a 1-1-1. More than likely, but yeah, he is just going to go for a 1-1-1 and going right into a Tech Lab, though. So, is he going to go for a Marine tank push? That's the question. Or some kind of Cyclone opener. Okay, Stalker is going to debate this. Nice catch with the Adept, though. That Reaper do look trapped. Bam! Got a nice little explosion and a carcass of a Reaper man inside what's left of the suit. Hey, what up, Flood Advisor? How you doing, buddy? I don't know if I'm going to be laddering tonight. We got the end of this. Maybe I can cast one more series. I keep saying that, but there's a lot. I wanted to try to give this some love because it's a $200 tournament. Reza putting 100 toward it for me. My homie. And the other one actually we got to Skatu put $50 to increase the prize pool to $150 for the previous week, which I'm going to be paying out as soon as I can, aka probably tomorrow. Guys, please, I want to actually make sure we use the Matcherino codes. Please use the Matcherino codes. You just got home from work, nice. Please and thank you for both of the events there. And also look at the KSL ones. We got Matcherino codes for days. Okay, it's going to be a Marine Tank Banshee push from Universe. And Xiamek is a little exposed here. He doesn't have a shield battery in either his nat or his third. He's going for an Observer, though, which is going to be nice with Blank. Sometimes I almost feel like Charge is better. He's even got the one Cyclone. Oh, it's a boys pull. Yeah, this is going to have to be red. Observer going across the map. We'll see what happens. Xiamek does have a couple more gates coming online here in a second. But we'll see what happens here. Okay, Banshee is scouted. Oh! Observer does make its way back. Charges on the way. The third base is coming. And yeah, you have to intercept some of this. He does get some good damage into one Banshee. More Banshees in production. A couple of Marines going down. Every bit of damage he gets is good if he can keep these Stalkers alive. Nice micro of the Stalkers. But that Siege tank, doesn't want to eat that tank shot. And luckily it was just one Stalker for Mr. Xiaomek. Universe, try to get a good job. Oh, that aggressive blink actually pays off. The tank unsieges. Yeah, a lot of these stalkers are lost, but he killed all the power units, basically. It's just Marines with no stim and SCVs. That being said, it's going to be a little exposed. Put a warp in and 5 stalkers should do the trick with the remaining 3. Pylon is going to drop, but I don't think it matters. Xiaomek basically just takes it. Very well done. All right, let's go on to game number 2. This one is on Gambit site. What do you guys think? Should I do one more? Nah, I might just... Literally, I might actually just call it tonight earlier. I could probably hit a few games, but I kind of want to try to get on the wind down a little bit. We'll see how I'm feeling after this. I'm feeling kind of tired. All right, he's up a point and on this shiny map with the bridge mechanic. Let's see if anybody does anything with it. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner, representing Blazer. It is Xiaomek, a blue Protoss player. And his opponent in the bottom left. Give it up for Bing Bong Exports Universe in the red. The team of Billy Autos, who you guys may or may not have heard in my stream. Those of you who've been on it for a long time. Billy of Bing Bong Exports. My brother from another mother. I actually gotta hang out with Billy Utters. I miss that motherfucker. That dude would be a real one. I call him the 5th Beatle. He's from London, but lives in California. Hey, how you doing, Death Pony? You love my cast, but sleep is good for you also? How you doing, Death Pony? Yeah, I'll be okay. I mean, like, realistically... Yeah, I have streamed... I'm gonna check after. I'm assuming we're at 4 hours, so I've already got... 14 hours in this week. If we left it at this. And significantly more in work, obviously. You just got home from work also? You're in the West Coast, Death Pony? Alrighty, let's see what we got going on here. I'm still trying. I told you guys, I thought I was going to be like basically semi-retired. I half trolled on April Fool's Day on Twitter. But Mountain Time, gotcha. But realistically, yeah. It's, you know, I planned on trying to do the best I can. I always did in the past, but I want to just, I do need to find a better life stream balance for sure. This week, I think after this week, I'm going to tone it down for sure next week because I have to cast. Oh, tomorrow, I'll probably ease up tomorrow for sure. Actually, I might be able to do work tomorrow, so I freeze up my Saturday because Sunday's Mother's Day. Friday, I have KSL. We have the OSC mid-season playoffs on Saturday. I'm catching another day. The Ducklings doing another one. And that be it. And somehow ESL on Monday. I'll see how I'm gonna probably have to cast that for next week. But that alone is gonna be it's getting taxing. I highly doubt I'm gonna be casting Korea. My 1,000 stream is in 2 streams, 3 really? Flood Advisor, can you put that in Discord in my Discord channel so people know? Because I'm gonna make it. That's crazy. My 1,000th stream. That's a milestone I never even thought of. All right, so it's gonna be a bunch of Reapers from Universe. He's just going 3 racks Reaper, which is a bold move against Protoss. Shield battery going down. Xiaomek responding in kind. Does have batteries in the front of each side. It's critical mass of Reapers. They are going to have to respect this a little bit. The shield battery in the top's going to help. Xiaomek has to be careful a bit, though. Oh. And I do like that he's going blink. Behind it, we do have a factory tech lab coming down. So it's just going into a 3 racks factory on one base, though, for the moment. So this is all in from Universe. All right, there we go. Got the robotics facility and 2 more gates coming down as well. Second gate finishes up, so we're going to see some more Stalker production. Basically, Universe is pretty committed here. Xiaomeg just needs to buy time. He's got 2 bases to 1 base, and he's teching out of it a bit. Oh, look at this cheek. Okay. He's using this to hide, but I don't think they realize that's how that works. So Omni was saying, too, there's the cooling tower. Wow, it's not in vision, but that's the cooling tower. You kill it from your base to use the bridge mechanic. That is a hell of a milestone. 1,000 streamed. Wow. Yeah. When I first started streaming, I would have assumed that that would have been, oh, he even checks the spot. I would have assumed that would have taken me another 2 years, at least. I mean, then again, some of it's probably broken streams, or, you know, I add delay, stop delay, but still, we're gonna, it all count, it basically counts. Yeah, this is a crazy build from Universe. He's going to try to take a CC with it. And he's been so committed to this. I like that he's trying to get Marauders, but realistically, this is a scary-looking Protoss right now. He's going into charge, which is a smart move in my eyes. And just macroing up. A lot of this army supply is tied up into Reapers or Universe. But he's almost got his CC done. He's got a decent amount of workers still. Stem combat shields done. Concussive shells on the way. Stalkers are going to push out. And we do have a forge and robotics facility coming. Shamak trying to bait the Reapers. All right, honestly, you can blink on them. Put. So snipe one, snipes another. And now, yeah, these Reapers have come next to useless. I wouldn't say totally useless. The Observer scouts what's behind it. He knows it's going to be bio anyway. And most of the Reapers are cleaned up. You can still use them as scouts, I guess. Yeah, these are definitely some weird Broxen. These are some of the amazing maps from our map makers. I apologize I wasn't able to get more. We did our best under the circumstances. This would have been nicer outside of it. Widowmine dropped attempted from Universe. Oh, the Observer trying to find vision to blink where it can blink. He could go, He's trying to figure out what to do with that. I don't think he can blink over those, over the, doors there. Yeah, Widowmine drop's gonna be unprotected behind this. I'm sure that's gonna hit like a sack of bricks, but still, the Stalkers are enough to contend with this Colossi coming behind it. And, I mean, it's a lot of Marauders. But that said, each Marine going down is pretty helpful, at least, in some of the push. That being said, Widowmine drop happens, and bada bing, bada boom. 7 workers fall. Alright, Stalker's getting chased down. The last Reaper is standing, and Marauder... Oh, he's gonna pick it off. Throws away Stalker almost, though. Alright, Widowmines are cleaned up. Colossi is out. We do have some chargy boys. +1 ground weapons on the way. More Widowmines coming. The Widowmines did escape. So it wasn't cleaned up after all. No, second Colossus and a Warp Prism come. I like the Warp Prism follow-up. It's just 2 Colossus because he knows the state of the game. Smart move by Xiaomeg building a couple Stalkers. Is going to blink in. Oh, Photon Cannon coming, but guess what? We don't see a boys pull. Widowmines are going to get cleaned up. He's going to go for the medevac. Does he get it? Does he get it? Does he get it? Does he get it? He gets it, and he gets the Widowmine as well. All right, that being said, our Terran player, Mr. Universe, is going to load up and then proceed not to do anything. Okay, and there's actually 3 Reapers. I lied. Couple of Vikings. He's doing about as good as he can, considering how all in, and, or at least committed he was. Are you really all in when you're Terran? When you're on one base? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, that bridge mechanic is really fucking cool. It's a shame we didn't see it, but I think we didn't have time to really go through this, and the players didn't have time to look at the maps. But there could have been some really cool stuff. I would like to go through the map cabal, get notes together, and maybe make my own assessment of things. Nice little charge lot run by into the natural, as the universe is now fully committed in this push for sure. With that charge lot run by, this third base looks in jeopardy. I don't think it matters. Widow Mine. Ooh, gonna go down. Colossus don't want to eat all these Viking shots though, but G's called. Xiaomek takes it. And we'll see what happens from here. I think I'm done casting. I do think I'm done casting. Maybe. I mean, we still have more replays, but... I don't even know if I feel like laddering. To be quite frank. To be frank. All right. Maybe. Maybe. How you doing, Strict 9? Meh. It's loading. All right, here we go. We back. All right. Thank you, guys. $10 play a game or two. Yeah, I didn't end a delay. I had to change scenes. So it's my computer being a toaster, but I have so much shit going on my ladder scene, like all my commands and stuff. There's like a million sources.
We're on probation.
So it takes a long time to load up all the sources. Like there's an obscene amount of shit on my ladders scene in OBS. Like an obscene amount of shit. It's too much for a better computer than mine to handle. Well, I mean, that's part of why I really need to do, I really could use a PC upgrade. Because I got crazier stuff in mind. Plus some video editing projects and working on the cartoon and animations. That was literally my computer loading up all the shit. Just for me, that's a lot of dedication of resources for memes.
Gather more minerals first.
Yeah, no doubt. Cheeky black.
Your workers must gather more.
No block for you.
You have too few. Your workers must gather more minerals.
Ba-dum-bum.
Your enemy strikes at a pylon. You have too few. You have insufficient supply. Gather more minerals first. Your workers will embrace the glory of battle. We are the blades of.
Do I say me?
You have
Memes is strong?
Your
Yes.
enemy strikes at a pylon. Minerals first.
Glory to the Daylom.
Not enough energy. You require more Vespine gas. You have too few minerals. Your enemy's strikes at the pylon. I am here. He shall gather more minerals first. You have too few minerals. Intriguing.
Najakar, higher, shall be.
I am the hope. We are. Your workers must gather more minerals. Gather more minerals. I am here in the shadow.
I have met the enemy.
Research complete. Insufficient energy.
Could have been better.
Gather more minerals first. I am here in the shadows. Very wide. Gather more minerals first. I am here. There's not enough. You have too few minerals. Gather more minerals. Your workers must gather more minerals. You have too few minerals. Your workers must gather more minerals. Veraku, state thy you require. I am the God of darkness. Cold is the void. You have too few minerals. I am here in the shadows. Gather more minerals first. Your workers must gather more minerals. I state. You require more Vespine gas. You gather more minerals first. I am the voice.
Oh no!
You have too few minerals. Gather more minerals first. I am the code. You pay attention. You need more Vespine. My life for hire. You have too few minerals. Oh, did you make it? There's not enough Vespine for that. Your workers must gather more minerals. Gather more minerals. My life for hire. Your workers must gather. My life for hire. Let our enemy know our fury. You have too few minerals. Gather more minerals first.
Oh, my mouse or my shit's clicking.
Research complete. You have I am the voice of the eclipse. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Cool. There are no minerals left to mine from that. You have too few minerals. Your workers must gather more minerals. My light for hire. Gather more minerals first. You have already gathered all that field's minerals. Did you think you could warp there? You must place that in a power field. Your research has concluded. Oh, did you think you could warp there?
We need music.
Cool. Stay cool. Your nexus point is under assault. You have too few minerals. Your upgrade. My light for hire. Your workers must gather more minerals. I am here in the shadows. Your nexus point is under assault. Let our enemy. Your workers must gather minerals. Gather more minerals first. I am here in the shadows. Cold is the... I am here in the shadows. You have too few minerals. Gather more minerals first. You have too few minerals. My light for hire. There are no minerals left to mine from that field. Is the void. I am here in the shadows.
The fuck?
You have too few minerals. From the shadows I come. I am the... Your workers must gather more minerals. We gather more minerals first.
Oh my god, there's those probes. What the fuck?
You have already gathered. Your research has concluded. I am but. I live on. Upgrade complete. The merging is complete. All place that in a powerful warp there. My life.
God, this game's... I've not played.
Mineral field. Your upgrade is ready for use.
God, that's hilarious. I had no idea how my probes followed that.
You have left your probes undefended.
Consciousness awakened. We speak.
You have too few minerals. Warp there. I am here. The merging is complete.
Ancient, I live on.
Research complete.
You're the prison. You ancient glory. Ancient consciousness awakened.
You require from the shadows I come. My life for hire. Gather more minerals first. I am here in the shadows.
Speak. Our foes surround us.
Your enemy strikes at a pylon. There's not enough Vespene for that. From the shadows, gather more minerals. We embrace the glory of battle.
I live on. We begin to presiding. Speak. You're the
Pay attention. You have too few minerals there. From the shadows, my life for hire. The merging is complete.
speak. We begin.
There's not enough. Your workers must gather more minerals. From the shadows, my life for hire. You have too few minerals.
Ancient glory. Speak. Ancient glory.
Gather more minerals first.
Disintegration. Remember my ass. Aaronek, how you doing? And I'm lagging. God, I need a new computer. Fucking shit. This is rough. I'm thankful for it, but man. I think tomorrow will be off day. It went pretty good, my guy. We had a good tournament, Aaronek. I should have hit you up too for tonight too. Probably still lunch PM faggot. A move. The player blocked me after saying that stuff. Go cry. Low APM shit. What were you? You're fucking nothing to write home about. It's because Protoss doesn't need as much to do some things. Aaronek, good to see you. Guys, much love. But I think I'm gonna fucking call it. Yeah, I'm tired. Showed up for the vibes. I apologize, but I must go, Aaronek. It is 10:15. I casted since I got home from work. So, that being said, I will see you all later. Thanks for coming by, though. I appreciate all you. Anybody, the last chance at that file. But by the way, we have Batcherino codes from these and KSL. KSL's on Friday. Let's go say hello to the Mac of Patties. See ya, Samuel. Have a good one, guys. See you, Death Pony, too. Sick finals, though. Estrella, random versus Geralt. And that was damn close, honestly. Could have went either way. See you guys.